I don't like looking at the menu before getting to the restaurant. My wife does that. My wife is all about being prepared. She wants to know where she wants to sit, exactly the food that she's gonna order, all that stuff. But for me, I think looking at a menu is part of the experience. It's just it's just kind of fun to sit down and open up that book and explore all the possibilities right there. And maybe you can talk to the waiter and be like, "Oh, hey, what do you recommend?" I don't like to do that, but sometimes I do that. I don't actually ask them what they recommend. I just ask them like, "What do people get here? What's popular?" Because I feel like if you ask them what they recommend, I have this fear that they're just gonna recommend the most expensive item. Like, "Oh yeah, so you tip based on percentage, so I'm just gonna recommend the most expensive thing, so I get more tips from you." I know that's kind of a cynical way to look at it, but you never know. I mean, what other incentive do they have? But I guess some waiters are just they just want to be helpful and recommend things to you, but they don't have any idea what your taste is. So how do recommendations work? It's just based on popularity or what the restaurant's known for. Anyway, that I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but my whole point was that I actually enjoy just being in the moment and looking at the menu when I sit down. That's that's just I think that's just part of the whole service or appeal of it is that you don't need to worry about all that. You don't have to plan anything. You don't have to cook anything. You don't have to clean up anything. You're just like just for a couple hours you're just there and you don't have to do anything. Right? To me that's what it's all about. But I do admit because of my wife and also sometimes I'm just curious, I do look at the menu just to see what they have because sometimes menus are pretty huge and you just don't want to waste too much time looking through all this stuff and weighing out all your options, especially some restaurants like sushi restaurants. Oh, don't get me started on sushi restaurants. Sushi restaurants and ramen restaurants, I guess Japanese restaurants in general, there are so many options, especially sushi rolls. Like there might be like 50 different sushi rolls, and like there's no way for me to process all that information. So you kind of have to look at sushi rolls in advance because yeah, you're reading a novel at that point. There's just so many rolls, and I mean sometimes I just pick kind of randomly. I'm like, I guess just get this one. It has salmon in it, whatever.